Delco After Dark live music series. Live on. Hey, there we are, driving by the Wawa corporate offices over at Red Roof. Hey, and there's some more Wawa. Hey, going through, heading to town to... Oh, Jesus. Hey, Frank's on the show as we head by the Sterling Pig, one of the places. And hey, that's where the coffee club used to be. Ah, the memories. You know what? Hey, there's me. Hey, I'm on the show too. This is like the State Street montage. This is like the heart of Delaware County. At least we didn't get hit by the trolley or nothing because, there's the trolley. Delco After Dark opening montage. Hey, stop by the Media Theater because, hey, and then you got to go by John's. O'Connell's over in Springfield. But we just sort of parked at the 2312 because we did that. Hey, Pinocchio's. Got to stop by Wawa and eat off the trash can because that's what you do. Delco After Dark. Come on, join us for a little bit. Singer-songwriter series. Right here on Twitch and Facebook. Right now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another phenomenal episode of Delco After Dark. It's a new hour, it's a new time. It's it's a little bit earlier. Allows me to get a little bit of sleep. I don't have to take a nap before we do this. Not that I'm, tired or nothing, but, a little tired sometimes. These things happen. But, stuff and things. I have to make sure. See, we did this whole thing. It's a work in progress. I shall, put it like that. It's a work in progress. So, anywho, we had a pretty good show here ready for you. It was going to be some taste testing of some crazy soda. I got some new candy. We're going to do what's in the box. Going to interview maybe Little Cat. What's up, Little Cat? But none of that's happening. So this is just this is basically a great big test. Let's begin, shall we? Let us begin. I don't have a single man camera. Here, I'll do this one. Hey everybody, how's it going? I think I'm sending out. Welcome to Delco After Dark, live and in person with all my friends. They're all here with me. Yeah, that's it. I'll put this on solo camera. Let's see where this works. Boom. There we go. That should have been much faster. Hey everybody, welcome to Delco After Dark. As you can see, I'm the only one here, so we're going to do a truncated version of this. However, the phone lines are open. I do need to see if my phone hookup, which I recently picked up for the mixer, actually works. So this might be the night for it. Aside from that, I just got back from a gig over Kate. Hey, kitty cat. That's Little Cat. Little Cat's over here for me at least. Thank you, Little Cat. Come on. It's a high jump. Come on. It's a really high jump. He says meow. Was catching Kate over at the Rusty Nail and just killing it with a bunch of original stuff on her. I think it looked like an Epiphone open body, It was pretty neat. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Wait, I answered a question? Neat. Yes? Well, he's really being noisy tonight. It was really, really good over there. It was her night of the female something, girls rocking, whatever, man. I'm not sure. But it was really cool. I came in to see her and then had to leave pretty quick to come do this. So there's that. But it was really good. I'm friends with her husband Oliver, and hopefully I will drag her on the show because a couple of the tunes she was playing, she has to come here live and sing them because they were really good. Sing them on the original couch. I think that's what I'm going to call it now. I need a name. So the green room over here. Here, let me switch to the. What? What is it? Come on. I'm not going to ask, but 3 more times. 1, 2, God, he wants to so bad. It's just a little too tall for him. So I need a name for the green room couch. So the way it works is, I'm just gonna let him walk through the. Oh, he's literally. Does one of these cameras catch him? Here, let me see if one of the cameras. He will be my guest. Here, let me see if one of the cameras gets him. Nope. No, he's like literally sitting right underneath the one camera. You know what? No one's here. Might as well just switch it to that. This is going to be a live cat cam. Watch him move the second I do this. No. I knew it. I knew he would. I knew he would. Here, come here. Come here. You can sit up here. You can totally sit up here. This is your camera. Here, just chill out. You can sit right here. Yes, but don't hit the camera. No, there he is. Come on, you can sit. Yes, okay. Boom. Oh, look at him. He's gonna knock over all my stuff. Okay. And there he goes. So, normally Shane would be doing the voice of Little Cat. If he calls in, maybe we'll do that. But anyway, saw the show there. And let me go back to single camera. And, there he is, sort of. He's sort of there. And it was really, like I said, a lot of people singing. It was really good, and I had a fun time. And I got to have her on the show to promote if she's got another album coming out or anything, because it was a lot of fun. Next up on the schedule, next week I think we have either Mike Nappy or Rob Birch. I got both phenomenal musicians, and they will, they'll be talking about. I know that Rob's got a project. He's working on and been working on for a while, and Nappy's got, dude, what day of the week is it? Like, Nappy's always got something. He's working on something like all the time. So I'm gonna put it back to single camera. So it's gonna hey, tune in next week. It's gonna be awesome next week. So this is just a little, saying hi sort of thing. So that's what this one is, and feel free to call me if you want. We'll see if my phone thing works. Other than that, $1 Million Quartet ends up, I think it's next week is the last week for $1 Million Quartet. So if you want to come see it, that's when you do that, because that run is over. It went just like that. People came and went, and Elvis and the rest of the guys and those guitars I bought from. I spoke to the kid that plays Elvis. He absolutely is buying his guitar, and that's actually the one I really, really wanted. The Cash one's very nice too. It's a Martin, but the Epiphone with all the accoutrements that the Elvis one has is really, really sharp. So I'm happy to let him have it because he really, really likes it, and he does a good job with it. So I'm having him take that, and meow. Aside from that, that's pretty much what was. I mean, I could do what's in the box myself. It seems kind of cheating since I will get the object, because this box over here has been sitting here. And I mean, and how much control do I have to let a box sit here for a week and not open any of the things in it? Because last time we checked, my friend Steve got a little cat feeder thing, which he didn't want, so it ended up going to Little Cat. Fun fact, it didn't have the top. So the water comes up, but it doesn't sort of spritz out. So I need to see if I can get that part for it. But then he got that. We finally figured out what that thing was. So later, he picked up a little blue box with a bunch of lug nuts in it. We were like, or something that looked like lug nuts. Looked like lug nuts. Say that 3 times. And what it ended up being, we found out, is... I could do that. That's a great idea. What we ended up finding out was it was a lock breaker set for locked lug nuts. So if you're a mechanic and someone brings in the car, and I need the tire changed, and they're like, well, it's got a lock lug nut. Where's the key? And the guy's like, I don't know where it is. They're like, not a problem, and it just defeats. I'm not sure how it does it, but it defeats the lock. So if It's something apparently very, very important for a mechanic, not so much for the regular person. I imagine that if you were the type of person to lock your tires, first of all, while you're living in a neighborhood where they might disappear, just saying, but maybe it's all you can afford. Maybe I'm judging. I don't know. There have been a lot of car break-ins in media in Delco lately. What's up with that? Like a lot of them. Like I don't lock. I shouldn't promote that. I didn't used to lock my car, but I'll tell you what, I do now. There've been like 2 or 3 cars in media stolen, and that doesn't happen in this hometown. Oh, I forgot my little sound effects pad. Hell yeah! There you go. Somebody kill me! I'll just do it myself. It's shit. It's shit. How about that? But I certainly lock my car these days. But that little box of blue lug nuts were the what do you call it? Were for that. Yeah, I bet you could. I bet you could totally use that, right, Tex? Yeah, that's like we didn't know what it was at first, and then when we did a tiny bit of research, we're like, oh, this is. I mean, I don't know what they cost, but I mean, for the people that need that thing, it's valuable. And then Shane got a prize for being for co-hosting, which I appreciate. If anybody wants to swing by next week and do that, feel free. But he co-hosted and he played at the end of the show, so he got a special little prize for that. So his prize was, and maybe you saw it on the Shane train, was a hat or an ice pack. Go ahead. Here's the mascot. Do you have anything to say? So he got like an ice pack that you wear on your head for like those massive headaches that you get trying to figure out content to entertain when you're all by yourself. So maybe I'll borrow that. Although I'm definitely getting in the massage chair at the tail end of this. And who knows, I may play a tune or two on the green room couch, which I need a name for that extra camera. So that camera is, should be, if it works, should be this one. Ah, look at it over there. Look at the majesty of the green room couch. That's where you could be. Oh, wow, that word should be above the title. Look at this. I can be fixing stuff now. This is like a shakedown. Why not? There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So cool. That's where you could be playing your tunes for the masses, for the dozen of people that see you live, and promote your song that, is probably, your life's work, That's where you go. $1 Million Quartet, what's in the box? I am not going to waste a soda on one person, unless you really want me to, and then I will go get a random soda and drink something horrible. And I'll tell you what, if we do that, then whatever it is, I promise, dear God, I will drink the whole thing, and I will whine about it the entire time. But I'd rather not. I'd rather share that experience with some other people in the space. So we'll do that next week, and maybe we'll, who knows? Maybe I'll gather someone. Maybe I will, voluntold. Maybe I'll voluntold someone tomorrow afternoon or something, and drag them on for like sort of a quick little, hey, how about that? Somebody from the theater probably. In fact, I literally drove by the theater tonight. So when their show ended and I realized I was going to be by myself, I drove by the theater and was like trying to grab someone to help do the show, but they were just not having it. They were like, I got places to go and things to do. No, actually, none of them were. No one said anything. They just weren't there. But hey, what's up, Al? Oh yeah. So she's right. Let's talk a little bit about last night. So last night over at the Red Lantern, there he goes. I guess this is his space. Look at that. So last night at the Red Lantern, there was a bunch of people. Anthony was there. Lisa was there. Mark was there. Zach was there. Tons of people were there. Shane was there, of course. And we got ready to start, and lo and behold, the sky opened up, and it did rain a little bit, but it didn't dampen anybody's moods that much, because eventually we got started, and Lisa and I tore ass through a set, which was a whole lot of fun. And then Shane went on, and then some other people, and it was just everybody had a good time. And the rain really didn't last for that long. It was hot as balls though on that stage for me personally, because by the time we reached the end of our set, like, let's do just one more. Let's do one more. Let's make that a medley. I need a sound effect. By the time we reached the last song, I was sweating so much that I could not see. So I was effectively blind. Yeah, I was able to catch some of yours. Oh, you're watching from Twitch. Awesome, dude. Oh, I love it. That's great that the Twitch one is working. That's great. Love it. Yeah, I caught some of your set with like your pedal board and the crazy guitar. Yep. Yes. I'm just furniture. But I brought my mandolin, but once more did not get a chance to play it because I was heading out to do stuff. I had to get back home to take care of Mom. But I really want to sit down with someone and play some mandolin, especially, losing my religion, because I took like the extra time to learn like the greatest rock and roll mandolin song of all time. I just need you to play A minor, F, G. And when I say you, I mean any of y'all. Y'all know those chords. A minor, F, 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 A minor, G. That's it. That's all the song is, man. It ain't hard. Just play them. So I can just do my little crappy noodling. So we get done last night. I come back home and I'm a little, psyched up because, you get that way after a gig, even an open mic sometimes. And please, yeah. I had dropped off my car over at the inspection place to be inspected that earlier that day. I drove it over and had my bike in the back and then biked back in the day. And I picked like the hottest day of the year to do it. Like, and Carl crashed his bike. But so it ended up being like 2 or 4 or very early in the morning. I forget exactly the time it was. And, I don't have the clock there. I put I usually have the clock down in the lower corner. That's kind of weird. I'll fix it later. So I did it in the day, and I came back with my bike, and it was a regular bike. It was my Diamondback, which is a 3.7, I think. So it's got like 21 gears. It's got granny gears, so you can really tear ass up the side of hills. It's a little heavier, but you can really get the job done. So last night they had the car done. The keys were in it, and I could go over and get it. And it was super early in the morning, and I was just like, I got nothing to do. It's like 2 a.m. There's no traffic on the roads. I'm going to bike over and get it. Except I'm going to use my electric bike because it's charged up. So I thought. It was not, in fact, charged up. So I get maybe, I don't know, a quarter of the way there. Meanwhile, I've already gone down some pretty big hills like Media Station Road, which I don't expect any of you to know, but it is a massive hill. And it gives out on me. This is a 60-pound bike because of the battery on it. Electric bikes cruise like crazy. They're like motorcycles practically. And you still pedal. Like I lost 20 pounds last year on an electric bike. You are still pedaling and exercising. Just consider it like a stationary bike, except when you go uphill, when you go downhill, whatever you do. Yes. Oh, no. I know. So, if anybody could catch this on YouTube, that would be interesting too. I'm not sure exactly where you'd even find it on YouTube. But it's being streamed to that as well right now, trying it all. But anyway, conked out like a quarter of the way there. So it's 2 a.m. I'm a quarter of the way to get in about a 5-mile ride or something, 5 or 6 mile ride to go get my car. And I'm just like, well, do I go back or do I push forward? Do I go on it? Meanwhile, I'm all in my stupid biking regalia or whatever you call it. I got my dumb biking shorts and shirt and everything. So I look like a, old fat dad trying to, bike. So I was like, hell with it. So I pushed that 60-pound motherfucker up those hills and down. I finally made it and got there. And meanwhile, I was thinking, what if my keys aren't actually there? I'm really fucked. It's not a good thing. So luckily they were. and I got my car, and everything turned out okay. But once more, I was drenched during that one too. I sweat a lot. I think I sweat out like 3 pounds of water weight yesterday, which reminds me, I should have a glass of water right here. I do not. What I do have over there is I have a bunch of candy that we're not going to eat tonight. Although one I really wanted to. So I stopped by. I'll show it to you. Yeah, I'll put on 3 cameras so you can like see me move a little bit, you know. There we go. So, this is the guest camera. This is the one you're going to be on. Here's Frankie's. So I picked up some candy that was going to go along with the soda, and I was talking to Amy over at Game on State. Let me go back to single. I was talking to Amy back at Game on State, and she's on a conference or something on the other coast, a candy conference. Which, how great does that sound? Looking for new candy for their store and stuff like that. But meanwhile, I got these to try. This one, and we're going to do this next week. If you want to come over and have some candy, it should be fun. Plus a crazy soda. Who know? I've got 7 more crazy sodas in there, and I know the name of one of them, and it's not good. It's not good. It's not a good flavor. It's not going to be good. Still going to drink it. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be awesome. The name is not. Because I purposely do not know the names of like 80% of them, because I want it to be a surprise to me and whoever actually, helps me out drinking them. But the name's not good. It's not a good name. So this is freeze-dried shaved ice taffy, which we will try next week. Actually, we can vote on it. So which one of these, like the 2 of you who are watching, like I'm going to play 2 and then go to bed. So we should vote on this. So next week, we're going to try one of these along with the soda because they probably pair very well. Also, I got distracted. Amy's over on the other coast getting candy. I told her to look for marathon bars because those are my favorite. But she has found candy straws, which I'm like, yo, man, terrible soda, candy straw. Come on. This is going to be it's going to be a flavor sensation. It's going to be like an angel cracked a rainbow in my mouth. It's going to be amazing. So what one should we try next week? Because I'm going to leave these, and we're going to do one a week with the sodas. So either we're going to try the freeze-dried shaved ice candy, which I'm assuming is like freeze-dried shaved ice. Sounds delish. Or perhaps freeze-dried bursts, which look remarkably like, Crunch Berries from... what do you call it? From Captain Crunch, which were my favorite. Like sometimes you can get, all berries. So that is one. So we can do that one or that one, or let's see. I'm rooting for this one, but we'll do a poll. Somebody help me do a poll this week. I'm terrible with that online. So we'll do a poll and find out which one of these we do next week. Although I am rooting big time for freeze-dried Skittles because goddamn, oh my God. That's going to be like a level above. Are you kidding me? You know how tough it is not to open this right now? Answer, very. So help us pick which one we're going to try next week on Delco After Dark. And the flavor will entice us along with some crazy soda. It'll be a good time. So we're going to do that. You're not, Lisa, if you stop by, you got to try a soda. You got to try a sip. I'm not saying you got to drink the whole thing, but if you're going to stop by, part of the deal is stop by, promote your album or whatever you're doing to the 5 people who are watching. We actually got a lot. We actually did really good on our viewers last week. So thank you for watching and sharing. And I haven't shared any of this tonight. So if anyone's sharing, thank you. Also, you can tell I'm sitting in a new place. Each week, I'm working out a new way to do this. My whole mixer's here. My monitor's here. I can look here. I don't have to look behind me. This is coming. Oh, also, we're going to do a great big podcast here. Also, if you need to do a podcast here, this is set up for a 4-man podcast, 4 cameras, whatever you want to do. We can just sit you down and boom, there you go. You can record it all, edit it in post, come by the porch and record whatever you want. We can make it look really nice, obviously, or whatever this is. I don't know. But long story short, if you're stopping by, you're singing a song on the couch, also need a name for the couch. The singer-songwriter couch. The comfy couch? I don't know. But you're drinking a soda. You're not drinking the whole soda because we're splitting it between 3 or 4 people. But you're drinking part of a soda. You have to at least taste it. But anyway, so that's most of the news that isn't. What do we got? What time we got? Well, that's not going to help. That clock is not even close to right. I'm using an old thing over there. So I'll run this till 11 because no one wants to see me just talk by myself, just me and my cat all night. I could play a tune, but we'll save that. So next week, stop by. You'll see us taste test some candy. Maybe I'll open something from the box. Maybe I'll pick out something random from what's in the box. I think I deserve that. Just saying. I'm putting it out there. So we're going to taste test some candy, do a soda. What's in the box? Either Rob Birch, who has a really good project up. I've heard some of it. It's really good. Or Nappy, who always has some stuff. He let me listen to an early version of his album a couple of years ago. And that was just one. That was just like, I'm releasing this week. It was just like, I don't know, 10 tracks that he had like thrown together and like put out. And I listened to it on the way down to a gig I was playing in Virginia. And I was like, holy shit. Some of it was just like super poppy and hummable. I love poppy stuff. I love little, I'm addicted to little keyboard licks, especially little keyboard licks that just like float their way through whatever song you're doing. And if you listen to 80s music, it's doing it all over the place. Just like little like Howard Jones, boop, boop, just like little things that just come in for one little, you're not singing and there's 4 bars, boom, little piece of keyboard will help you out. That's what I'm known for. I love doing that kind of thing. So he's coming on. After that, I know that Oliver is coming on with Sandra. I think it's Sandra. They made the movie that I was a piano player in. You can see the back of my head very clearly because I'm just like, la, la, la. I was an extra in that, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And then we've got July mostly free. I got to start booking for July. I think Michael Duffy's stopping by at some point. He repairs guitars. He's on one of the ad breaks. If you need your guitar repaired, Mike's probably the one to take it to. If you're in Delaware County, Mike's the one to take it to. If you're in Chester County, Tom, I forget to say his last name. He's the one in Chester County, but in Delaware County, it's Mike Duffy. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. Maybe I will make an interview with myself at some point. I will do one where, I've seen people do that where they, on nights that they don't have somebody that they'll interview themselves. Because God knows I would be entertaining trying to, I'd be like, excuse me, why exactly do you do? Oh, well, you know what? I don't even want to get into it. It would be crazy. But thanks for tuning in. Maybe I'll play a song. Yeah, maybe I'll play a song. I'll finish it out because that's what you're supposed to do, right? That's how this ends. You just play a song and go to. So although 5 viewers, I'll hang for 5. And feel free to call if you know my phone number. Feel free to call because I seriously do have to test the phone system because I don't know if it works or not. I don't know if it does what it's supposed to do. I could just call you. I could just pick up the phone and randomly just call anyone on this list who's actually alive. Are you guys like that? Like when I have friends who unfortunately pass away, I don't delete their numbers. It's kind of weird. Do you guys do that? How about you? Do you? How about you? This is a conversation we could have for a while, right? I don't delete numbers of friends who have passed away. I'm not sure why, but there's Bob the Mayor. I call Bob the Mayor, Bob McMahon. I'm not going to call him at 11 o'clock at night because he probably doesn't want that, but Boy, I wonder if he'd like to try some crazy sodas. That'd be kind of cool. You know, make the Chris Jordan. They would love to have him stop by and do that too. Yeah, there's tons. I have at least like 5 friends. I've got like 5 friends. You know, they could do it. Oh, Joe Lesniak, he was just on. Yeah, how about Joe on the other week when we first tested the freeze-dried candy? That was an awesome show. Loved that one. Boy, he knew his legal Latin, didn't he? He was litigious with his legal Latin. That lawyer. That law guy. That's all the L words I got. Well, there's one more L word, but I'm not going to say it. What else? Both of my kids went out to see Spider-Man tonight. I expect a review from them, which would be neat. Because I assume it's good. It's just going to be good. I mean, if you like that sort of thing. If you don't like that sort of thing, you're not going to like it. But the first one was really good. The animation style was super cool. This one's going to be just as good, if not better, you know. What else? That's really about it. That's about all I got. Thanks for tuning in. That's about all I got. Consider this like a shakedown, because I needed to see if all the cameras worked and the new positioning and stuff like that. I'm pretty happy with it. I still have to do a little bit of this to see the chat and the what do you call it, and the scenes and stuff. So I may end up sitting in that position rather than this one. But it's still like I got to do that. Like I got to do like a little thing as opposed to look dead at the camera. But a lot of time I'll be talking to someone anyway, so I'll just be like that. So you oh, thanks, Melissa. It was fun being there. I'm glad the rain held up. Oh my god. So before the show, I got steak fries. So cheesesteak fries. So they're like, would you like something to eat? And I was like, yes, I would, because I was a good boy that day. I had for lunch. I'm doing salads mostly, and I did a salad tonight too, I think. Salads mostly, and for lunch I'm doing like a yogurt and a hard-boiled egg. I'm trying to, like, you know, I don't know about the rest of you all, but summer's coming and I need to, like, you know, stroll down the beach and get the ladies. So I'm on a diet. So last night I was like, well, I had my nice lunch, so I can splurge a little bit. So I was like, I got like an iced tea with no sugar. And I said, you know what? Just a little thing of steak fries. Just a little tiny thing of steak fries. They bring me, I could go get it from the fridge. They brought it on a mule. The thing was huge. It was like this big, this deep, and you couldn't see the fries. It was a cheesesteak on top of French fries. It was amazing. It was too much. It's too much. Did I eat the whole thing? See, it'd be funny if I go, yes, but I did not. I couldn't even get close to it. Also, I had a gig to play in like 10 minutes and sweat my balls off. I had no time to do that. Also, I'm playing songs that I don't rehearse ever. I haven't played for a year. I think the last time we played was the Delco festival last August, which I'm guessing, since it's June and I haven't heard any word of it, that is not happening again. So maybe we do something about that. Maybe somebody's backyard or something. The porch isn't big enough. If the porch is big enough, I'd say come in and play a tune on the comfy couch. Still needs a better name. The green room, the green couch, I don't know. Hey, what up, Blair? Yeah, Blair, you should come on. You used to swing by. I saw you the other day, one of your big meetings here in media. Come by and have one of these things and open what do you call it? And open a box. You know what? Let's do what's in the box. Let's do a solo what's in the box. This is what it is.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Titty sprinkles.
Show you with the box. Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Titty sprinkles.
Show you with the box. Who's in the box? What's in the box?
Stupid. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. All right, let's play what's in the box, even though it's just me. We got a big box here. Tis what she proclaimed. Tee. Ah. Hey, little cat. I'm going to move aside my awesome. I also got to give a pitch for these great little in-ear monitors. These things are awesome. Not that I need them because it's just me, but they are phenomenal to use. Super cheap. Well, I mean, not cheap as in like cheap quality. I mean, the quality is really good, but they are great to use so you can hear. I highly recommend them if you're playing out at a gig or something and you just like put it on one of the outputs of the mixer and you can hear yourself. And when you can hear yourself, it makes all the difference in the world. I mean, my actors ask for that all the time, and sometimes I give it to them. Sometimes whatever, because it causes feedback. But when you can hear you, but with in-ears, no feedback at all. So you can really, really adjust what you need to do, and it comes out so nice, so nice. All right, what's in the box? Let's take a look. All right. Oh my God, it's still really heavy. It's still really, really, there's still a lot in this box. This thing is going to carry us. This thing's going to carry us for weeks and weeks and weeks. For weeks and weeks. Unless we go get a big box, one of those big ones. Hey Frank, unless you want to slide us one of those big motherfuckers. And then that would be phenomenal. We would need to go outside or in the garage to open those. Those are like $450 and the size of a refrigerator box and the magic that is inside. You make your money back. I totally made my money back easily. Same thing with these. So let us find out. Okay, so what am I don't know. Okay, this, oh, it sounded like a fart. So I have my hand on a box, inside a box. This is very Inception. Let's see what it is. I have no idea, and I'm purposely not looking at the other stuff because I want it to be a surprise. I'm actually really good at this. Like when I was a kid, like I still don't know what it is. I'm holding in this hand. I still don't know what it is. But when I was a kid, I would try to find my Christmas presents and stuff. I hope I'm not the only one. That's when I really felt evil when I was a kid. I was like, I'm still a pretty nice kind of guy. But once I started like actively looking for my own Christmas presents, I was like, I'm kind of evil. So this is my therapy. All right, let's see what we got. Maybe I'll get a perm. Maybe I'll get a perm because this is a curling iron, I believe. I believe it is not a toy. It is a curling, it is a 3 and 4 inch styling brush, 30-second heat up and 25 heat set. 25? Who needs 25 heat settings? No, I know nothing about, perming my hair. So this is, for the next person that shows up on the show, absolutely can have this or stops by or dares to take a drink. So there you go. That was tonight's What's in the Box. A curl smooth style from Con Air. I love that movie. Style it, love it, share it. I think I'm sharing it right now. I don't know what this costs, but it's got to be like 10 or $15 or something. I don't know. So that's not bad. And there's still a lot of stuff in that big ass box. I know, right? Well, I mean, if you look at the lead-in for it, I've got that. I just have that COVID thing, and it's just my hair's all kind of crazy, and then I shaved it all off. But yeah, that's yours if you want, at least. I'm going to see if my guitar's working. I'll play a tune. Let's see if this all works. It should be. This will be interesting. I'll have to run over there and make this happen. It's kind of crazy. So. Look at that. That's look. camera angle. You can barely, it's like a million miles away. It's like, hi from the other side of the planet. How's it going? Hold on, I'm going to need to. You know what? There's obviously tweaking that needs to be done. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this shit. This is hysterical. This is absolutely hysterical. Oh my God. So, in order to make this work, I have to zoom that camera in. That's ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. You normally never get to see this is like behind the scenes stuff, but honestly, at this point, who cares? All right, we'll go with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. That's not too bad. Now, of course, I'm not there to judge the levels. In the morning, she'd spring out of a nest. Early bird get the worm in the morning light. And though he'd prefer to get a little rest, after all, he mostly flew by night. They fly together so rarely, miss each other terribly. The evenings when the sun burned low, take off and off they go. On the wing they'd sing together. The early bird and the night owl, they'd always find a way to make it work somehow. But that was a different season, this is now. And I'm sure he misses a song. Night's closing round you, you must make haste in matters of love. There's no time to waste when there's open sky above. There's no window of opportunity that you don't act today. You'll be stuck inside watching her fly away. He'd tweet to her every day, she was his only way he could fly. But life without her was a cage, could never really turn the page without her by his side forever. The early bird and the night owl, they'd always find a way to make it work till now. That was a different season and this is now. And I'm sure she flew south alone. The early bird and the night owl, they'd always find a way to make it work somehow. That was a different season, this is now. I'm sure there was never a different ending. Oh wait, okay. Now, see, now I have to go hit the thing where there's the applause and just hold on. Yeah, that was great, man. I was awesome. I was well done, that guy. Seriously, come on the gig. You're going to sound great. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Forgot my first verse. That was the second verse. That's why it was a little quick. I have the worst time remembering the first verse of my own song. It's crazy. That's the title track off of Early Bird and Night Owl, which is hopefully once I get Drew Garace to finish the drums for it, that'll be out hopefully July. And then I can work on the next one. In the meantime, I'm working on a little one for bump music for like Spotify and iTunes and stuff. It's just got little 60-second bangers, just like 60-second, like a minute and a half. Plus, it's going to have the Delco After Dark theme song on it because you know you want that. You know you want to drive down State Street and dodge the trolley with Delco After Dark theme song in it. Could use a little lead though. Just saying. Just saying. But aside from that, thanks for tuning in. It's been kind of crazy. Thanks, Blair. I could certainly play more, but that's kind of the gig of this. Is like a guy comes on, plays one tune, and that's what I want. You know, I want it to be like a talk show. Like somebody comes in, we talk for a minute, then we do our little games and stuff like Karnak or whatever, and then we take a break and then do this. I think it's gonna pick up speed. We'll have some guys in next week. Thanks for hanging, because you know it's just me and Lil Cat. And even Lil Cat bailed. The fuck, dude? But at least I can curl my hair. Because that's what I do. Oh, we got a Shane. Hey, Shane, how's it going? Hey, honestly, Shane, you should... Wait, where's my phone? Shane, you should call me. We should see if my... Wait, do you even have my phone number? I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I'm really eager to see if... Later. Thanks for tuning in on Twitch. I'm so glad to see that Twitch works. Thanks so much, Anthony. I'll do it another point, but I'm really curious to see if the, if the phone system works. But we'll try it another time. We will make the magic happen at some point later in time. And I've got some cleanup apparently to do. Someone has informed me that my credits have some typos. And also it says Friday night, 11:30. So I really need to go in and fix the end credits and change them around a little bit. But don't worry, Mark's song's still going to be there because how can it not be? I can't say the words Delco quarantine. Yeah, sure, give me a call. At least let's see if it works. I can't say, I cannot say Delco quarantine open mic. That is not in a cadence. All right, let's see if this actually works. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Hey, my phone has been unlocked by a super smart lock, whatever that means. Go ahead, Lise, give me a buzz. Let's see if this works. I'm eager to try it because I spent the extra. Hold on, let me kill. That should work. I spent the extra on it, so it should be able to work. Because before it was. Okay. Oh, did I miss it? Okay. Hello?
There we go.
Hey, look at that.
Hello.
Okay, let me say something.
Hello, testing, testing.
There you go. So
I had
I'm.
to turn the volume down on my iPad so that I didn't loop.
Oh yeah. Well, it's Wi-Fi 92. Please turn your radio down.
Hello,
my
hello,
God.
hello, hello, hello,
I didn't
hello,
realize this was a time machine.
hello, hello. Yeah, we're on a 7-second delay because in case someone says an F-bomb or something like that. Hey, you're caller number 6. What do you think the secret sound is?
It's shit.
It's shit. That's right. The secret sound is shit. Welcome. And you get apparently a curling iron.
Hey, hey, Melissa.
That's pretty cool, right? Because you're hearing me obviously not through my phone, but you're hearing me through the mic. How's it going?
I'm hearing you through the phone.
Well, you're hearing me through the phone, but not my phone. You're hearing me through, like, my phone is way over here. You're hearing, the mic is traveling through the mixer to the phone. So you're hearing me through the mic.
It's trippy. Hello, Shane McMahon.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Long time no see.
See, this is what we should do. So next time this happens, well, all I'm going to do is I'm going to call you. I'm going to put like a picture of you here, and I'm going to have Shane call in, and we're going to do like a party call.
Like the little, like the cat cam, the one of me just doing
He's just
something
like-
silly.
And then I'll get a picture of Shane and put it here, and then we'll just like we'll just have like what does it used to be called, like a party line or something like that? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean, went back. We're talking, you know, we're talking like the 70s.
I don't know
or
why I'm
something.
talking so softly. Why am I talking so softly?
I don't know, because you're in front of a dozen people, so it could matter, including you. That is so
It's
fluffy.
like Delilah After Dark, or who is that does?
I don't know, but it's kind of cool. So thanks for calling, because I wanted to see if this worked. So yeah, next week if I get left stranded, no offense to anyone, it's just, you know, it happens, and I hope Frankie's feeling better, and same thing with Zachy. But then I'm just gonna, like, you know, get pictures of you and Shane and other people, and I'm gonna just open up. I mean, I call, like, you know, 3 or 4 people. We'll do like a meeting. We'll be like, I'm wondering, the project reports for next week, I don't think are meeting the quotient levels that are supposed to be. Lisa, do you have anything to add? And then Shane would be like, we need to smoke. We need to smoke weed every day. I'm like, yes, that you said that last week, Shane. It's in the notes every week for the past year. So yeah, we kind of get the picture. Also, you smell like weed.
You need instructions to do that?
Well, sometimes you got to write yourself those notes, like memento. You know, like, you know, get a tattoo of everything on the thing. So. Yeah, swing by, and you don't listen. Are you serious? Like, you're going to stop by, but you're not going to drink a soda?
No, I will not drink the soda.
Well, then no. No.
I've told you about my oh so sensitive palate.
I'm not saying you.
maybe-
Listen, I'm not saying you have to
maybe-
drink. Just taste.
No, oh God, no. I'll be like those videos you see of like babies' first taste of food.
I think you could do it. I think you can do it.
But
If
the
it's not-
candy, on the other hand, you said candy straws. You said marathon.
Dude,
straws.
like I said, I was talking
I might
to
be up
Amy.
for some candy.
Dude, I was talking to Amy, who runs Game on State. Like I said, she's out on the West Coast, like, looking for new candy to sell. I was like, that sounds amazing. And then I told her to look for a marathon bar. For most of the people that don't know what a marathon bar is, it's this awesome vintage candy. It's about this long. It's like caramel that's split, or caramel if you're one of those people. And it goes like this with chocolate over it. You freeze it, and it's like the greatest thing on the planet. And they haven't made them officially since probably '79. But there is a company that makes them. They make like vintage candy, so you can get.
Is that something that's like all twisty Brady looking?
It is. That's exactly what it is. Yes, and it's the size of a Charleston chew. That's what makes it great. It's like the way the Charleston chew is, like, you know, I don't know, like a foot long or something. The great taste of Charleston chew.
Why does that sound like a coconutty something?
No, it does not have coconut. Not that I have anything against coconut. I actually like coconut. What up, Ari? How you doing?
Hi, Ari.
But yeah, so she's going to come out, and I think she's going to either bring some for me, or I'll just go buy them. I don't care. So I totally love to support those guys. Like, that's where I bought this stuff. Because this one, I'm telling you, I'm going to wait. Listen, I love that. I'm going to wait, but these are freeze-dried Skittles. These have got to be awesome.
This is so funny. I heard the crunching of the bag, but I'm now just
Oh, it's like back in time. It's like, yeah, the bounce out to you, depending on what you like. Here's the thing: if you want to see, listen,
Hey, viewers, if you want to see me real time, you see me real time on Twitch.
Twitch is real time. Twitch is like 1 second. Facebook is like 5 seconds or 4 seconds. YouTube, I'm not sure what that is, but Twitch is like real time. You're going to catch this.
Ari's trying to figure out who the mystery guest is on the phone.
Oh, really? Oh, look at that. See, I don't know if I can take multiple callers. Like literally do a party line. Like whenever I try to do that.
I hear a woman. Who is the mystery woman? My voice is pretty identifiable, I think.
I think everyone thinks that about their own voice, but I'm not sure if that happens in other people's ears or not. Like
they say we tend to. This table's filthy. They say we tend to think that when we walk in a room or something that everyone's like, concerned about us, and very few people. Everyone's concerned about themselves. You're like, oh no, everyone's going to notice that I have a zit on my nose or something. No one really gives a shit. So, but it is. Yeah, I think he's got it. He's got it. Yeah, he figured it out. If I had you know what?
Got it.
I don't know what this one is. Let's see.
hey, you got it. Hey, he got the magic. Let's do it again. Hey, he got the magic.
Johnny, tell him what he's won.
Well done. Well done. Those are a couple of. Does that come through your phone, Lisa? Do you hear that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Because I don't even know what these buttons do. I reprogrammed it. This is great. I'll tell you what. I love having a fake radio show. This is the best. This does bring me a little bit of joy. That's right. Hey, these are actually pretty clever. I like those. Finally get a chance to use the buttons over here. Yeah, I love this little thing. It's so funny. Like a week before, I was like, this thing's useless. I'm never going to use it. And then Frank's like, you should do it live. I was like, yeah, I should. And then I just dumped a ton of money on Amazon getting cameras and other things. So, but I enjoy doing it. Hey, thanks for calling in, Lise. You were caller number 6, so you get a curling iron.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I have to stop in the studio.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you got to stop by. Stop by. And I need a name for the couch. I need a name for the.
It could be like the park bench.
I'm going to hit a random button for that.
Well done.
Park bench. I love it.
It came to me.
Yeah.
I've been trying to think of it all night, and all of a sudden you said that, and it came to me.
The park bench.
I don't know if it's good or
I mean,
not.
it's more like a couch, but it's
I know it is.
But it is kind of that's pretty cool. Park bench. I like that. I just put a new carpet down tonight over there too. Not so much new, but just one I haven't used. Here, I'll show you. It's kind of neat. It's there's the green room. So just like the carpet last week was an Oriental rug, which is the proper use of that word, by the way. But now it's got like a nice little green and blue thing that matches. And it's got green in it, so how could it be wrong? So there we go. Oh, and there's my hand apparently. That's not the camera I want. Wait, is it this one? That's the one. That's the camera I want. Yeah. That's why I need a producer. Like a producer can do the camera switching so that I won't have to. That'd be great. But thanks for calling in, Lisa. I appreciate it. I'm glad this worked. That's really cool.
Me too.
I'm like, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not sure why, but that one is. But I'm gonna program this. You know what's going on this. This is going like it's shit. And what are the classic ones? Like it's shit, smoke weed every day, diabetes.
It's so fluffy.
It's so fluffy.
That's from Melissa.
I can smell you.
That's my friend used to have this terrible joke. It's an awesome joke. It's like you walk up to someone and you go, "You smell different when you're awake." It's the creepiest. It's the creepiest thing. You just whisper it right in their ear. It's just there's levels to that joke. It's like what? It's like what? It's so fucking creepy. But
Oh my gosh, that is definitely creepy.
But yeah, you got to come over on the park bench and sing a tune or two, especially originals. I think I'm not going to make it mandatory, but I especially like originals in the space.
Well, I certainly have many originals to choose from.
You do.
think I could do that.
I know a few too, and I could probably play mandolin to them as well, more or less. I could plunk something out,
That
God
would be
knows.
lovely.
Plunk, 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 plunk. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I showed you that I'm not going to get into it specifically with the person, but I showed you that somebody called me asking for money tonight, right? I showed you those texts from the hacked account that somebody literally was
Oh,
calling
no,
me.
you didn't show me the text, but you did tell me about
Oh,
it.
maybe I sent it. Maybe I sent it to Shane and Frank. But no, they're like literally, hey, I could use some money. I'm like, and I literally go, you got it, buddy. How much you need? What's your Venmo? It's on the way. Fuck you. But I really drug him out. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't troll like that. It could be dangerous. But those pieces of shit, man. There's a special place in hell for them because they're doing that to people, or they're doing it to like little old ladies, that are scamming. Oh, I hate them so much. They call here all the time. They're like, we're from
And who
your
says that? It was, who is it? P.T. Barnum, the sucker's born every day. Is that who says that?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, but these people, they're like, I don't know, they do crazy stuff. They like, they call your grandkids, and they get enough. Is so and so there? No, yes. They get enough of your grandkids to be able to make a, what do you call it, like a Chat GPT version of them or something, so they can like say, they can call your like mother or something in their voice and go, hey, I'm having trouble over here. And it's like, oh, what do you need? Oh, I need like $200 or something if you're lucky.
That's the thing that scares me a little bit about the AI. There's people that make fake like mash up music songs. Like
I've
two
heard of
artists singing together, and it's not even them.
and
Which
it's
is
not
that's
that
not
I
scary.
heard.
That's just fun. But
Yeah,
the,
but
the
that
ramifications.
Yeah, hey, this is fun. This is cool. But then someone else sees it as like, like I heard Freddie Mercury singing a Nirvana song. Like so a guy like took Freddie Mercury and made him sing like, Smells Like Teen Spirit. And was it perfect? No. Was it really good? Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. It was just like, yeah, that's definitely kind of like a note or two here is weird, but that's also him singing. That's like level above. If you're just speaking, and this comes from me mixing sound too. Like if I'm mixing a play, super easy. I can mix a play like that. I don't even need a day hardly. I'm just like, let's do it. Play, who cares? Musical, different story. A lot harder, a lot more tones, a lot of more things that can go wrong. But a play, just spoken words, super easy, man. We're all going to be robots. I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords. I'm just putting that out there in case, everything goes south and they remember me. Just saying. Did I lose you? Oh, there you are. I was like,
No, I'm here. I'm here. I was just.
You're watching stuff in
enthralled.
time. You're like watching like 30 seconds
I'm reading
ago.
the comments, and I'm watching the foreign movie that's in front of me. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, what did Ari say? He heard AI vocal MIDIs.
Oh, I have some auto mixing. I have some auto mixing on my mixing board at the Media Theater. I have the first 8 channels on auto mix, so it'll duck the other channels. Ducking means that the one will take priority over the other. And I don't really know if it's helping or not, but I have them on, and it doesn't sound bad, so I leave them on. It's a little bit of AI auto mixing and a little bit of.
There's pluses. There's good and bad out of everything. Mitch and I were having a conversation about that the other day, and basically just the oldest example in the world, fire.
Oh, well, fire, was it Scourge of Prometheus, Toaster of Marshmallows, fire. Yeah, it's great. I love fire.
Witch burning of Salem, the Salem witch trials.
Also,
but also warming and cooking and heating.
Dude, I love a
It's the
cook
good
thing.
and the bad.
However, I am living proof that if you walk across hot coals in the improper way, you will be burned. I walked across hot coals when I was a kid by accident, and I was basically in a wheelchair for a whole summer of '76. Couldn't walk the whole summer. Did I ever tell you that?
Yes, but
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yep.
And now you've reminded me, and ouch.
Fun times. It was horrible. It was horrible. And I'll tell you what, if you're ever dumb enough to like walk across hot coals, and I know the people that do it, they kind of prep it. They walk really fast. There's like water on their feet, and the water steams up. And there's basically it's a trick. It's kind of like there's a certain type of alcohol you can pour on your hands, light your hand on fire, and your hand is on fire, but it burns off. I think it's methyl alcohol. I don't know, but it burns off the alcohol, and your hand is fine. It's a trick. It's a legit thing. It's like magnets are a trick. It's a legit thing. But if you literally walk on hot coals, you go pick up a hot coal. If it's so easy, you can't. Except my dad could. My dad would light his cigarettes from a coal in the fire. How crazy is that? But when
I walked across a hot parking lot once when I was a teen.
Dude.
And I was a hostess at the time. And,
Barefoot?
And I had yeah, and I had to take off for a few days because the bottom of my feet were so burned. I couldn't wear shoes. So yes.
Dude, I just read a post today about the temperature of asphalt. Like if the temperature is like it's 75, not even crazy, like 75 degrees, the asphalt I believe is 120. Which will burn flesh. Like 125 will start to destroy flesh, which means if you take your dog out on a 75-degree day and their pads are hitting the ground, then it'll start to burn their feet. And I'm like, really? That doesn't, I mean, that might have been a bullshit number, but that's, I mean, it's like 75 isn't that hot. Now,
yeah, I don't know what the highest temperature is. I mean, we've had them out. They haven't burnt their...
I know, because you would certainly know it.
But yeah, but they walk really, really fast.
Maybe that's part of it. Like, kind of, there's a special lizard. I can't remember the name that he kind of walks like this. He puts the opposite feet up and he walks around. And it's like, it's not the Jesus Christ lizard. That one walks on water, literally. There is a lizard.
I was waiting for the delayed image on my screen so I could see what you were describing.
So yeah, I was like, huh? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, but.
I'm going to send you a link to a comedian who does a whole thing about being on vacation, or he's in a hotel where he's going to do a gig, and it was maybe Australia or New Zealand, and with the geckos, and there was a gecko in his room. And your little pose there was very reminiscent of that. It's hilarious.
I was reading something, I was watching something actually about Australia today, that it's about the size of the continental United States. Maybe a bit bigger. It's also an entire continent, but there's only 26 million people in Australia, mostly because they ain't nothing there, and they're all on the edges. It's the only green zones. The rest of it, because apparently they have no mountains. The one thing that mountains do, and I didn't know this, is that the air hits them, forces the air up, pushes the dry air. The dry air mixes with whatever, and it creates rainfall. And then when we get the forests and stuff, they don't have any mountains. They have very few mountains, so it's just friggin' like a vast wasteland. Like if you want to travel from one city in the south to the north, you are not going to come across anyone, and it's going to take you 32 hours or something. It's crazy down there. But also everything would kill you, except koalas. Koalas are just,
My mom got a picture taken with a koala when they vacationed in Australia. It's really cute.
Apparently
They're
they
both
make
giving each other the
insane.
same expression on their face. It's hilarious.
They make insane sounds. Their call is like ridiculous. It's just like this crazy sort of screaming. You don't expect it. I don't know what it is, but it's this crazy thing. Do I have Shane's phone number? I'm gonna see if I can do this with two people. I'm gonna just do this until I break it.
Stephen Lord's informing you about different lizards. Might be the lizard you looked like or were imitating. Shovel snout lizard. Are you gonna try to get Shane? I can talk. You gonna try to get Shane on the line?
No, I don't know Shane's number. Wow, that means I've only dealt with Shane on Facebook. Does that really make us friends then, Shane? I don't know. I don't know. But thanks for calling in. This was fun. This pulled me out. Doing this alone. Doing this alone is tough. Doing this alone is really tough. I'm like, what am I gonna do now? Oh, here, hold on.
And it was great having the Lerman Park duo together for 2 live nights out.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, is this working?
Ooh, hey.
How does he sound? How is it?
Are you whispering?
How is it that his mic on his phone sounds like his data level does on his stream sometime? What up, Shane?
The stream's going
I
through
just
the
have a lot of output. I've got a lot of output. How you guys doing?
We're good. I'm gonna stop being so chatty so you can have some airtime here. I'll just be
Hey,
a
how's it?
silent
Oh,
listener.
I gotta back off. I gotta back off mine now. A little bit. Hey, how's it going, Shane?
It's going good. Waiting for Rachel and Weason to get back from going to see Ed Sheeran.
Oh, I'm so jelly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was just streaming his new album today.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of that too earlier. As we
Check out the documentary on it on Disney Plus. Really, really good.
I'll check it out. I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah, I know nothing. I know nothing about it. I was offered the gig, but like I always do, I turn them down. I just don't like going to the city. One of these days, I'll take one of them. I wonder how many.
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't. I mean, like it's Lincoln Financial Field. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're there. You'd be there the whole day, I'm sure.
Yeah. It might have been for the teardown. It might have been for like tonight. Like I think it was from like 10 p.m. till like 4 a.m. So it's an overnight call, and you're allowed to get there early and watch some of the show. If it's somebody you want to see, you can get there early and watch the call. We do that at the Wachovia. You can like go up to the third level. When I was working in Fleetwood Mac, you can go up to like the nosebleed sections and like just watch them from up there. And oh yeah, I gave that shirt away to a friend of mine. Next time I'm working a gig, I'll make sure that I give you guys you can get, because everyone video gets one color. Like I was video for that, so I wore yellow. Sound has blue, carps have red. Everyone's got a different color, and then when you're done, they're like, yeah, just keep it. So these tours go around with thousands and thousands of non-merch shirts for the crews, so that you can be like, where's so and so, and you can see the colors all around the room of who needs to build what. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And that all comes from the tour, not
Yes.
from the stadium.
Yeah. In fact, a great little story about a friend of mine. I've probably already told it. My friend Phil was working the Tool gig out in Pittsburgh. And for Tool, they actually gave them vests, which was badass. So each one had like the vests with the name of what, like audio, video, carps, lighting, backstage, whatever. There's like a dozen different things you could be, categories. I forget them all. And they had vests for the dudes. So instead of like them having a whole shirt, they had a really like friggin' nice vest. So they left and they went to a diner after the show, and they heard two people in the next booth who saw the Tool show who were they loved it. And we get these things all the time, like swag from shows. Like I got stuff from Chris Isaac and shit like that. It doesn't mean a lot to us, but they, gave them, these two people in the next booth, they just gave them their vests, and they were the happiest people you ever saw.
Yeah. Totally. That and to you, it's just like, oh, whatever. Oh, that's cool. It's another new thing, that you're gonna wear once.
Yeah. To them, it was just like, holy shit. They're like, hey, we heard you guys talking. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. We helped build the show. You can have these. Oh man, yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. But yeah, let me know what you're up to next week, Shane. If you want to come in and do a show, that'd be awesome. Or
Jam Fest.
We're doing Luis's graduation party next Saturday.
oh well, that is definitely more important than this piece of shit.
That's happening next Saturday, and that's taking the entire rest of the week, I think.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he's graduating. Whew. Oh my gosh. Whew. Stage one.
Proud dad moment.
Yeah, very much so.
One of many.
I gotta load up all these
It's
sound
not their
effects.
dad.
But all right. So apparently I can take multiple calls. This is kind of cool.
That is super cool.
Now, Carl has multiple callers and nothing to say all of a sudden.
And nothing to say. All of a sudden, I'm beat. I was like, so thanks for calling in, guys. We're gonna wrap up, and because somehow you helped me get like past an hour to the hour 15 mark, and I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having us. Thanks for doing.
Somehow Maisie knew we're wrapping things up. I don't know how, but she just started her bark that she typically does when I'm finishing a set.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Nice.
I don't know how she knows it.
This is crazy. This thing's
She
awesome.
gets
I
the
love this
vibe,
thing.
man.
It's a vibe. It is. It's a vibe.
I need to figure out. I need to figure out a call-in game, some sort of call-in game, and I'll give away. I've got a couple more New Folk mugs. I'll give away those, or something, or maybe just something from in the box. Curling iron, really? I was hoping. I don't know what I was hoping for. I wasn't hoping for curling iron though.
I mean, I got the hat, so I'm golden, man.
Dude, you wore it. You wore it on the Shane train. That thing was awesome. You look like a
With
Cossack.
pride.
You
With
look
pride.
You look like a Cossack from the Russian army, like when they wore those
That's
crazy
what
hats.
it was.
Right?
That's what it was.
Totally. You look like a Cossack. Also, I get extra points. I get extra points for just like the word Cossack. I mean, who the hell uses that?
Yeah.
I'll take
A couple of old dead authors, and that's it.
I'll take Russian literature for 1,000. I'll take stuff only I know for 500. Oh, my friend came up with the best title for my next album. Did I tell you this last night, Lise? So I'm trying to think of, because the next one is that was a title track from it, and I'll throw both of you guys on it eventually. That's the Early Bird of the Night Owl, which I adore that song. It's taken me years to finish it, but the next one after that, I need to figure out a name of it, because I've already got like 9 out of the 10 tracks done on it, but I don't have a name for it. And my friend was like, "How about Songs I Think I Can Sing?" And I thought
Oh, yes, you did.
I thought that was it's like, Carlin, Songs I Think I Can Sing. So I think it's a great name for an album, but that might be more of a comic album.
Be a good cover album.
Yeah, right. I was thinking of doing a cover like a little 5-banger, like a little 5-1 of like, the ones like, like stuff that like I don't know. The stuff I always play. Like my Wichita Lineman and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like
Wagon Wheel. Wichita Lineman.
Songs I play like Wayfaring Stranger and a couple others that I just like. I've always got those in my back pocket. If people ask me if I can play a song, I'm like, well, I think I know this one. But
Wayfaring is a good one too. Damn good one.
Well, that one I got from a Johnny Cash album. That's on the American singles from Rick Rubin #3. I think it's called Solitary Man, where he does a version of Solitary Man with Tom Petty, which is banging. Also, I can't get the harmony. Like Tom Petty's doing this crazy harmony. Not unlike Lisa. It's not that I don't want to sing "Stop Dragging."
I knew you were going to go there.
It's not that I hate that song. It's just that harmony. I dare anybody who listens try and figure out the harmony for that. I literally have someone singing it for me, just that harmony. And
you found that isolated version of.
And I still can't do it. It's such a tough harmony because it's just like, what the fuck? It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's enough for tonight. Thank you guys for calling in, helping me out. I appreciate it.
Thanks for all you do.
Hang on the line. I'm going to go to the credits, which apparently are incorrect now. So I need to work on the credits. And see you next week. Either Rob Birch or Mike Nappy. Either two phenomenal. Rob Birch from D-Control and Mike Nappy from Mike Nappy Inc., which is like a global powerhouse. It's going to take over the world. So either one's worth listening to. And I'll catch you next week. Later, dudes.
I wanna know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. You don't wanna know how it feels. I would never wish that on you. No, how it feels, yeah. You don't know how it feels. Now I said thank you everybody, good night. Thank you everybody, good night. Delco Quarantine Open Mic. Delco Quarantine Open Mic. Thank you everybody, good night. Turn until the Delco late night. Right, Carl and all these other dudes, I don't know, they be talking crazy shit. Last time it was about a snowblower. Carl, crashed his bike. Yeah, his knee was torn up. I never seen, psych, I seen worse. He's alright. But check out Carl. Delco late night quarantine open mic. Alright. Thank you. I could play that all night.